Trying to get the last last of it in.
Just so you know, we live.
Okay, all right.
Hello, hello.
Hey y'all.
So good night, Facebook. Good evening. Good evening. Do us a favor and just like share this out. Just first of all, tell us where you're watching from. Um, I've got two ladies on here with me tonight, Janet and Louisha, and both of them really just got started in the business. And Louisha started telling me, she was like, "What? I'm excited because," and I said, "Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it," because I just wanted her to hold it and get the, I want I want to feel the excitement when she says it as well. Sometimes I like the surprise. So, we've been I don't even know what my glasses are. I've been working on all day, but I don't know where they are. We have been using the system that Stanisha gave us. And what do you think? I'm gonna let you go first, Louisha. You can tell everybody hello or say whatever you want to say.
Hey, everybody. I'm gonna just say it's easy. It's a no brainer. For an overthinker like myself, it feels good to one step outside of myself and just follow instructions. It's not something that I need to know how to do, need to be comfortable with doing. It just feels good to come back. I remember the original um launch of the Drink to Shrink when the pandemic got started, and I was excited about that when I lost about 50 pounds with just the original Drink to Shrink. And so coming back after I kept seeing, there's instant. I'm like, it's instant. Lord, I keep saying that it's time for me to get back on my products. So when you reached out and asked me, I'm like, oh, this is perfect time and this is God, because I said I was ready to get started. So when I actually got the instant, I'm like, Lord, I don't have to wait 12 hours overnight for my teas to be ready.
No.
Lord, oh, this is an answered prayer, because I'm like, I have a canister at my job and I have one here. And then I was taking it wrong at first, so I kept running to the bathroom because I'm like, there's no directions, Lord. I'm just going to put this scoop in my water bottle, shake it, and drink it because it's so good. And I was drinking one in the morning and drinking another one like in the afternoon. And so y'all know what that was like for me going to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, she told me,
But
she was like,
and
yeah,
I was dropping the pounds. I was like, but I don't like where I'm at. So let me figure this out. So when you said no, take it before bed, then these past 2 or 3 days have been better. So I'm finishing up like the last of what I have this evening. But just to know that I don't even have to time doing it 30 minutes before or after a meal 3 times a day. All I have to do is have me a water bottle ready and pour it in there, and I can
Hmm.
do it in the evening time right before I get into bed. It is so easy with this on the go schedule that I have. So I'm excited about it. It tastes good. I'm not even a fruit punch lover, but this fruit punch is actually good. Um,
it's
I'm
not
just excited.
overpowering. It's
And
not
then
real.
normally you lose like I remember with the original one, I lost like 7 pounds in the first week. Child, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because I know I saw like 4 pounds that first day, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? And then to see it again, 2 more pounds the next, I'm like, oh, I didn't even made it to day 5 yet, and I'm already dropping like crazy. So I'm like, oh, let me go on and post about this, and let me reach out to my old people and let them know, hey, y'all don't have to wait. Get this packet, put it in your purse. It's a good thing. So I'm excited about the possibilities of taking off with this one. I really am.
That's good. That's good. And you made your first sale today.
I did like right before you reached out. I heard a ding, and I looked. I'm like, okay, somebody just want this 5 day, this super cleanse. Let me go on and get this together. So I'm waiting actually for my next batch to come in so that I can go ahead. So I'm gonna be ready. So y'all inboxing, y'all better get it while you can because it's gonna go fast. It's
I
gonna
know.
go
Hmm.
real fast.
Right. Janet,
Exactly. Yes.
welcome home.
Hello. I'm glad I'm back.
We're
I'm
glad.
excited as well. I'm just as excited as her for the relaunch because once I saw that instant, I was like, this is what it is. I was excited. And then just like her, I made my within 20, I've been in 24 lessons. Well, actually today it started and I'm already made two sales already today. So my customers, they know the drink to shrink. And so when they saw the instant and how it's on the go, that's all. That's all they needed to hear.
Mhm.
That is instant. So I kind of dripped in my group and they were like, "What is this?" They got me excited and so I'm back. I'm excited to get back on it so that I can start my journey revamp everything, the business revamp, my health and everything like that. So I'm super excited. I'm happy to be back.
Cool. So, Janet, you really didn't get to use the system that we've been using, but you used a portion of it. You
Hmm.
used a portion of the system.
Yes, I copied and
And
paste. And so, with that, I was able to use that in order to start activate myself by copying and pasting and turn it around and activate myself and get order some products.
y'all, the system works.
It works.
It works. The products work. What do y'all think about this super cleanse? Janet, have you tried it yet though?
I actually tried it last night and I 2.5 pounds. So
Wow.
yes, this y'all, I was hearing about y'all stories and I was like, let me try this. Let me try this. You know,
Yes.
so yeah, I'm excited. Because I've been on a plateau for a while and so I'm ready.
Listen, you know, a lot of people are losing weight really really fast, and I heard one person say, I lost weight. I lost all that weight, that one day, but I didn't take any more. And I was thinking to myself, why didn't you come on? I mean, this is something that you want to keep doing. You don't
Right.
just drink one pack. Now honestly,
No.
everybody doesn't on the team doesn't need to lose weight, but if you need to lose weight, people are drinking, and drinking one pack and quitting. But here's the thing: we see that a lot with people. We see that a lot with people who buy the product and they're doing the same thing, and they won't continue the journey. What do you
Oh,
have to
not
say?
me.
What would you say to somebody who's doing that, and what would you say to encourage them? Because y'all, we don't just sell a product; we encourage people and coach them on their journey as we go along the journey with them.
I think they have a misconception that it's only for weight loss. And
Hmm.
so they stop, but they have to understand it's a detox, it's a cleanser. So it's getting those toxins and that waste out your body. And then once it is regulated your system, then it is still other health benefits in it. Um, I think one thing that I'm really looking forward to once it flushes out my system, I know for myself, the original drink to shrink really regulated my blood pressure. I didn't have to take the medications um, a couple of years ago when I was on this journey originally. And so I got sick and I am on about four blood pressure medications right now. Um, and I have a slight cardiac aneurysm. And so what I'm really looking forward to is to be able to have that testimony once, I get the toxins out of my body and that weight is regulating and I get to say what my numbers are doing. That is what I'm really looking forward to.
Tell
I
us a little
know
bit about the cardio. I know it has
um
something to do with the heart.
I found out about a year ago that I have a little small cardiac aneurysm. And so the thing is I need to get my blood pressures under control so that it doesn't get any larger. And
Hmm.
so I'm looking forward to that's why I kept saying, well, I haven't taken my products in over a year and a half, 2 years. Let me get back to doing what I was doing at first. And so I'm just kind of looking forward to flushing my system back out, getting my energy back to where it was, because I'm fatigued. I don't care how much sleep I get, I'm always fatigued. I always have like minor aches and pains, and I'm only 48. That's it's I'm not old enough to still feel like I'm a senior citizen already. So I'm just looking
Exactly.
forward to being able to share my journey so people can actually see the benefits of this product, because it is a natural product. The herbs, do wonders, and I'm a witness to that. And so I just want to get it back in my system and share my walk, even if no one is getting it. At least if they see the testimony, and then that's normally what will have somebody else jump on, like, oh, I have that ailment going on with me too. Let me try it, because that's how I was. I was saying like, it's too good to be true. But
Mhm.
once I tried it, and then that weight was just falling off, and to be able to lose weight in less than a year's time, like we were losing some drastic pounds.
Oh yeah.
And normally people don't see that that type of weight loss
Mhm.
for like a year or more, and they're killing themselves, they're starving themselves trying
Yeah.
to get there. It was none of that. It was just pretty much, once I got my water routine going, then the next thing I added was just walking, actively moving my body on a daily basis. I didn't have to kill myself. I didn't have to work out for hours and anything like that. It was just getting back active, eating
Mhm.
clean. And so I love the fact that, we were able to, I was provided with a suggested food plan and kind of how to do it.
Mhm.
So that helped me to be disciplined and to get myself going, because if I would have had to just do it myself, it was like, I would have been all over the place. So I like, the accountability that comes with it. When you meet that drink to shrink representative, they don't just leave you and just sell you a product. They're literally walking you through it. They're here cheering you on. There's groups for you to work out if that's what you're trying to do. And so it's a lifestyle. And not only are they getting your health together, but hey, if you up for it, then they help you get your pockets together too, because they teach you, the system to to get that financial freedom. But I think I had to learn not to overthink it. It's like, it's not rocket science. And if you're looking for it to not work, then it's not gonna work, because one, you gotta have some faith. You gotta step out. You have to have a purpose for what you're doing. So if you have no purpose, then you have no goal. And if you don't have a goal, then you're not going anywhere. So I
Mhm.
had to kind of recalibrate some things, go through some things. And now it's just like, let's operate in faith and obedience. Let me,
I know. Right. Wow.
Exactly.
so,
Wow.
That's exactly right.
so
And I'm
yeah.
kind of like in the same journey as she is. You know, like what I would suggest too is, you got to be a product of the product, and that's how I've always been. A product of your own product, and I've been, going through health issues, so I do need to get on the products again.
Right.
So I've been even put back on my high blood pressure medicine. I haven't been on blood pressure medicine in years,
Mhm.
from the first go round and stuff like that. So that I need to nix and get off of it again,
Hmm.
because if I can do it once before, I know I can do it again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so
Mhm.
I just need to be get back on my products, just like you. I need to get on the sleeping, the 3-day experience one because I
I'm
need the
surely waiting for
nighttime.
mine, because I'm so looking forward to that sleep. Just give me the white
I need that
pill.
sleep
I
I
exactly. I
I
know.
need all
I
of it.
miss the
Loisha.
white pill.
Loisha, I owe you a sample pack. Is it you that I owe a sample pack to?
Yes, ma'am. Send it. Send it. Send it.
Well,
Look, I miss my little green pill, and I miss the white pill. The sleep, I am waiting. I am waiting for my package to get here, y'all.
That green
I,
pill
I'm
is the truth, though.
oh,
I'm
it
gonna tell you
is.
that
the
the
Hmm.
green
green
would get
one.
me through
That's
the
what I
day,
was.
Damn it! Do I need to send you one of these, girl?
but I'm missing the
I need
white.
that's the green one is what I was missing,
I think
but I
I
need
just
all
miss
three.
being able. I miss waking up and feeling clear headed when I pop up.
Yes,
And
yes.
I'm like, that white pill was the truth, because I stay up late. So if I was able to get that pill in at least by 11 p.m., I can't wait too late. But if
Mhm.
I can get it in by at least 11 p.m., I knew when I went to bed, when I got up at 5 in the morning, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna sit there and be mad at myself for not really getting all of that sleep in. And I was gonna be alert and ready to go. And
Yep.
I miss that feeling of not being groggy. And but let's just say my students will love it if I can go on and get back on my green and white pill.
She said her students.
My students would love it.
I bet.
So,
So
ladies, let me ask you guys something because we're talking about money, but it's just not about making money.
mm-mm.
Um, there's this thing going around called living paycheck to paycheck, and I did label this, in the description as you know, living, why live paycheck to paycheck because using this using having a second income, and some people they have to have three, they do three incomes, but this as a secondary income, this is something that where people can use the extra money to do different things around their home, for their
Mm-hmm.
children, whatever it is. And I'm gonna go to Janet first. Janet, when you were in this thing the first time, I'm gonna ask you, how much did you make the first
I
go
made
around?
over 100,000. You know,
Say that again.
I
Oh
let
yes,
me let me
that's
tell you
why.
this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. This this supported me during the pandemic. This was all I had during the pandemic, and by the grace of God, and this, it was paying my bills. This was paying my bills. That's what I can tell you that. So whatever I needed, it was this. This was supporting me 100% during the pandemic.
The
So
three-step system, and we talk of
yes.
we keep it simple. You have
Mhm.
to keep it simple, and not only that, you want it to be something that's duplicatable, so that if someone does decide to join you in the business, it's teachable.
Yes.
And I remember, you didn't. I was like, Janet, you got to go to work. She was like, I don't work. She's like, I drink to shrink. I do drink to shrink full time. I'm like, oh yeah, that is right.
Mhm.
And she is one of many, many who hit six figures that first go round. And
Mhm.
I can't even say it was hard.
And I can say that you under you your leadership, there was a lot
It
under your
was.
leadership that
It
hit
was.
the
It,
100,000.
it
Mm,
was actually 19.
there you
And
go.
I'm not saying that to boast or brag, but the
Mm-mm.
system is that easy.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna give the credit to the system
Yes.
because the system is easy. And if
It
people
exactly.
just be coachable, we would always say this: can you follow instructions? If you're coachable and trainable.
That's all.
And I was
That's what
talking
it
to
is.
Louisha, got a piece of that today, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
But it was just simple. She's on spring break this week, so she wants to get started because she's at work when we do the training on Tuesday. But the system is so easy. You pick up just like that.
Yeah. And like you told me, to post, I grabbed something from your post, I posted it, and it was that easy. I copied and paste, just like old times. It was
Right?
just that simple. If you're open and you're coachable, it works for you. That simple as that. You just got to be open and coachable.
That and I'm learning to close your mouth. You don't say too much. You know. No, I think the first go round with the original during the pandemic did really, really well. That second launch that we did, I ended up getting sick. And so I didn't get to do it as well. And I think when I came back, I was I was opening my mouth too much. So sometimes, I'm not gonna say sometimes, I sold myself short because instead of me, like you said, the cost is the cost.
Go. Let's
And
go.
so I was not thinking business minded. I think a lot of times I went in empathetically and feeling certain situations. And so I would cut, um,
Mm,
my price and trying
yes.
to be feasible for people. And that's not, that wasn't the way to go. So I didn't get
Yes.
to see the full benefits of it the way I needed to. And those individuals weren't really in it wholeheartedly for themselves either. So it was still a big loss because
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, let me help you get to that point. But if you're not consistent, then I'm losing, business. I don't have what I need to
Yep.
order more for those that are out there serious. And so it ended up dwindling down and not being what I needed it to be. And so
Because
having the
hey,
chances,
our business is just like Target. We
yeah.
talked about this earlier today. It's just like Target and any other place
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the gas
But
station.
yep.
and it's about is I know the worth. I know what it can do, because of my own personal life experiences. So why sell it short?
Right.
When they're ready, they'll come around. I mean, how many times do people spend a lot of money on things that shouldn't be, their price.
Exactly.
If they can buy $300 tennis shoes and your feet still growing, then you should be able to invest in a product that is doing something
Healthy.
for your health.
Exactly.
It's giving you a longevity life wise. So knowing that, um, I just had to kind of go through some things over the past couple of years and see things differently. And so as the circle has come back around, he sends people and he
Mm-hmm.
provides confirmation. So I know what I wrote in my book. At the beginning of the year, I know certain things. I have great expectations for certain things. And that first cycle came around, he showed up, and so this is now the second part of my cycle. And this is, the things that I have on my list were in regards to getting my health back together and getting my drink to shrink, and my I am health solutions back up and going. So like I said, when Ron slid into my inbox and I was like, oh wow. And then when Stanisha came, I think a couple of days later through sent me a text through one of my numbers that I had no idea that she even knew. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is so much confirmation. Cause I'm like, these are not minor hitters, Lord. You didn't sent two major hitters into my inbox. And so that spoke volumes to me, just kind of on a spiritual level with certain things that I'm lining up. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my season. This is my open door. And I'm coming through it, all the way. So I know anything that I step out to do, as long as I'm disciplined and I'm doing my part of what I'm supposed to do, I can't do nothing but win. And so
Amen.
I
You
have
already won.
I
Mm-hmm.
have. And so
Yep.
hey, I'm learning. I have my patience. I'm real flexible, and I know how not to take it personal. So I'm
I
okay with
can
being
tell.
uncomfortable.
I can tell that I saw that from the first when you asked the question in the team chat, and I was like, wow, she's coachable. Because I was like, such and such, so and so, are you coachable? You said yes. No, it depends. No, nothing. And a lot of people can't they can't go for a yes. They have to do the back and forth, and that's when you draw back and you say, okay, I'm gonna let you have your moment, and I'm gonna go over
Mhm.
here and help everybody else. But
Right.
I see it. I see it, and it's just I can feel it.
So I'm
This
I'm
is your
ready.
season.
Say I am I'm so ready. I'm excited. Like I'm just excited for what's gonna happen. That's all I can say. I'm excited and I can't wait to share the experience with other people and bring them right on to enjoy it as well. But I'm getting
Good,
everything that he got for me.
good,
Amen.
good, good,
There you go.
good. Janet, you got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just excited, just like her, and I'm just like her this go round. I sold because the last time I sold myself short a lot of times too, and I was cutting corners, and a lot of the times, and a lot of the, as far as business wise,
Mm-hmm.
and looking at it now, it's like I could have reached that 100,000 a lot sooner.
Yeah,
But because of
yeah.
the fact that I was catering to, where I shouldn't have, and they weren't serious about themselves, like she said, that I shouldn't is this is business now. This is
Hmm.
business, and then I'm also showing proving to myself what I can do, that I know I can
Oh
do.
man, you
Right there.
know, listen, she said proven to herself. You may not know that it's all about you. That that is our initial movement.
Yeah.
It's all about you. No, seriously, it's all
Yeah.
about me. It's all about you. Seriously. And when Stanisha came out with that phrase, it's all about you. That's when you sit back and you really think about it. You're thinking like, wait a minute, it is about me because it does not. And if you think about it, remember I choose to live.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I choose to live. Right. It hit at the right time.
Yes.
Yes.
Now this one is, it's all about me. It's all about me because I've given and I've given and I've
Mm-hmm.
given and I've given to
Exactly.
everybody.
You
It's
know
like,
what?
It's time to pour back into
I,
myself.
I told her, I said, girl, I think, I think the Lord is your best friend.
Yeah.
He my friend too, but it's just the way that God gives her that vision,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever it is that that not the phrase, but the vision. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I look at those that the I choose to live, and I look at the um it's all about me. To me, those are visions. To me,
Mm-hmm.
that is a statement of, that's what it is. The statement of this season. It's all about me.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, and you have to,
I need to take,
this season we're going to be selfish.
and yes, we have to. And
We're
I
going to
look
be selfish.
this go around and reflecting on a lot of things that happened. It is about me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And it's the way I look at it is, everybody on the team or any team, we have to look and see where we can support people from the bottom without even going to the bottom. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna run down the mountain to push everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
But in a sense, that's what it's like. It's almost like your arms. It's almost like your arms grow, but you really are the one down there helping everybody else to make sure they keep themselves first. And remember, this is about you. This is not about this person. This is not about that person. And
Right.
as life be lifing, we
Mm-hmm.
forget about us, and that's the first thing that goes, our
Yeah.
our our personal needs and our personal wants.
True. That is so true. But
Yeah.
not this time.
Not
So
this time.
you can't help anybody if you don't take care of you. And so
Exactly.
I learned that the hard way. It took a close to near death experience. So it's like, I'm like, Lord, you didn't make me the savior. You are the savior. So my job is to pray.
Yep.
Exactly, and
I can
believe.
just I can pray and fast all day long. But if he didn't tell me to move on your behalf, all I can do is listen and pray for you. Because I'm keeping my peace.
Yep.
I'm an empath. So I'm like, certain things I can't even listen to. It's like, mm-mm.
Oh golly, that I said golly. You remember when you were little and like golly. She is you talking my talk right there. I can't, I just can't do negative. And
No, it's
and
draining.
I'm like that in the team chat.
It's so draining. I
Yes, it
can't.
is. So much.
It's draining.
And dangerous.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
It's dangerous because it's contagious.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
here's
good,
the
like
thing.
wildfire.
In our team chat, we made a commitment.
Positive.
Everybody made a commitment. Achievement April, nothing negative.
I saw
Good.
that when you put. I'm like, yes. You said every speak positive, so I'm loving it.
Speak
I'm glad.
positive.
Have to. Our words
Yeah.
have life, and
And
so
some
if we put negative thoughts out there, I'm like, I can't say what I can't do. I'm not gonna say I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because once it's out there, that's that seed that's planted, and that's not what I'm trying to have
Words are
take root.
powerful.
So
and you don't want the seed landing on you because the land because it's gonna land on fertile ground or
Yes.
concrete.
exactly. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, let me just speak it. Like, mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
Listen,
true.
ladies, I was just really excited about you guys getting started today, making money on your first day getting started. You know, it's not about making $100 a day on your first day. It's making money on your first day
Make it something.
and
Something is
seeing how
better than
easy,
nothing.
yeah, and seeing how easy the system is.
Right.
You know, I'll say this: Janet made 75, and Louisa made she made 35. I'll just round that up to 40. But on their first day, the system is easy. So I'll say this to you: if you are someone you're somebody who's looking for some kind of way to make some extra money, whether you're a single mom or a married mom, or you're looking for some independence, and you're an at-home mom and you are looking for that independence of I want my own money. I promise you, this is for you. And I see Samantha, Samtonia just got on, but it is for you. It's for anybody. Okay, we're gonna do a I'm 53. I'm married. I have 4 children and a grandchild. Louisa.
I am 48. I have 3 children, two adults and one teenager who is an athlete all year long. So you know how that goes.
Janet.
Hmm. I'm single. I'm 49 and I have 2 children. I have a daughter who's about to graduate from high school, and I have a 13-year-old son who is also an athlete year round as well, basketball. So that's what I'm doing all the time.
Expensive. Right.
Mhm.
Samtonia.
I'm 45, not married, don't have any children, but I do have 5 nieces and 4 nephews that I treat like my own. So,
So Samtonia just got on here. Just like you ladies, Samtonia, when she got started her first day, um, she didn't want to do the business, Janet. She got on the training. I did a special Saturday training, and she told me she told me later, but she kept telling me that Friday she was like, "Hey, Rosalind, call me when you get a minute." I knew what that meant. I was not calling her, so I didn't call her. Saturday morning, I put the reminder up there, so she thinks she's getting on training to tell me that she ain't gonna do this business. So I'm training, and you know how I train. I say, okay, go do such and such. And she just sitting there looking all cute at a kitchen table. I said, did you do it yet? She said, oh no. I said, go on and go post. She said, right now. I said, go post. She started posting.
oh Lord, that's so true. I'm so too because I can really vividly remember that day like it was like it was yesterday. She was
Y'all look at her face. She has lost over 50 pounds, right?
yes, ma'am. Over
Over 50
Wow.
pounds. I know you guys don't know her, and this is the first time you've seen her. 50 pounds.
yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The products are amazing. I'm so thankful that Coach Roslyn ignored every text I sent her, every phone call, every message, even while she was doing the excuse me, the training. I kept trying to say, excuse me. She just kept training. I just kept view my phone back, and she was
I saw those messages.
she ignored one. And then it was me, myself and Cindy, right? It was Cindy on that training. And Cindy was just sitting there, taking her little notes, doing what she said. And I was just sitting there like, no need of me doing it because I am not doing this. I don't know why she won't accept that. I am not going to do this. But then she was so nice. She was so nice. Finally, when she did mute us and everything, she said, well, okay, y'all go ahead, post this on your page. And I said, oh, excuse me, Coach Rosalind, that's what I've been trying to get in touch with you about. And she was like, what, did you do your post? And I said, oh no, ma'am. She said, go ahead and do it. I said, like now? And then she said, go ahead, you can go ahead. I put you, you could come back, go ahead and do your post. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh gosh, why she want to sell my dose? So me just being obedient, I just went on and made the post. I did the post. I'm like, I don't see the point because I'm not gonna do this business, but I did the post. Y'all, for real, almost instantaneously, it's people start replying back to me. Like
Mhm.
cause she put out, she told me to put out there who's interested or who needs to lose 5 pounds or something. And I'm telling you, people just start replying back, me.
Me.
It
And
took off.
Say yes.
yeah, so
She was happy at the end of the day, making almost $600.
yes. On
Look
my
at that.
first day, and somebody that didn't even want to do it, almost $600. Then I woke up that morning, people still were messaging me, and so
It
yeah,
was, yeah, it was more like a almost a $800 weekend for her with no product.
no,
Wow.
Hmm.
zero, no, no. So
Look at you.
yeah.
And
Love
you didn't
it.
want to do it.
Mhm.
Exactly. I told her, oh, I am so happy. Thank you, Lord, that Coach Ross, you did listen to me, that you kept ignoring me, because Lord knows where I will probably be, because it's been awesome literally ever since. Like I can truly say that it has been a blessing to me. I mean, people, and I always used to say, I'm not a seller, so I'm not gonna do this. But I look at it like you're not selling, you're actually just sharing it, because
You
I
provide this.
Hmm.
the products and they are working for me. And people literally message me on a daily basis saying, what are you doing? You look so good. I want to try this. So really you're just sharing it. So you're not a seller, you're a sharer. So I'm thankful
Hmm.
for it. I really am.
Let me do something real quick because you're educated, and you're educated.
Yeah.
What's your profession, Samtonia?
I'm in banking. I'm in loan operations at a bank. Yes.
Louisa,
I'm a second grade teacher.
Janet.
I'm in insurance, auto insurance, auto
So,
adjuster.
and I do this full time. I do this full time now. I don't have the kind of education that they have. So some people are like they feel like it's either one or two things. People think that they're so educated that they can't do this because they don't need, it's like above them, above them. No, seriously, people think that they can't do it because they're above them. But you run into people every once in a while who just like money and want to make extra money and they understand, network marketing is the thing, it's the highest paying job out there,
Mhm.
without punching in. So for myself, I dropped out of high school. I'm not a dropout, but I dropped out of high school. So you can make money regardless of what type of education you have. And that
Mhm.
is one of the things where even though Samtonia does not have any children, she's single and has a great job, she still like money.
Yes.
That's the whole thing. She still likes money. She still likes money. So before we get off of here, Luisha, I want you to talk to the people that you would normally talk to because you're not new to this. You're not new to this. What would you tell the person on the fence of number one, letting it slide with their health, and what they could and how they could turn their life around with the money? And I want all of you guys to do the same thing. And Janet, when we get to you, you got to splice it up with your Spanish.
Um, your health is everything. Your family needs you here. You need to be here. It is. It only takes a ripping open of a package, pouring it into some water, shaking it up, and drinking it to begin to change your life, one drink at a time. So it will be foolish not to begin taking the products. It's natural herbs, no caffeine, so it's not going to do anything but enhance your life. I say you're on Facebook. If you can see me right now, that means you've been on Facebook scrolling and you stopped to listen. Well, why not get paid for the scrolling that you're doing? You're posting on a regular basis. You're liking and commenting on people's posts, and you're not making a dime for it. So why
Mhm.
not put a post up? Um, that we're going to share with you. It's not like you have to think of stuff off the top of your head. Everything can be given to you. It can be shared with you until you get your own testimony. Um, and then it becomes a personal lifestyle that you're sharing with others. You're doing a service. You're not trying to sell or rob anybody or take anything from anybody. You're literally paying it forward. You're sharing news with somebody that can change their lives. And for that, you're going to get a blessing on top of it that will end up becoming a residual income. It costs you absolutely nothing to take 3 to 5 seconds to copy and paste something. You're already pasting, you're already hitting that arrow to share nonsense on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So why not go ahead and make some money for it?
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's
Exactly.
good. Janet?
I piggyback on her, just like, because I always tell my kids, whenever I always make it a point when I'm on social media, I'm getting paid compared to what when they're on the social media, they don't, I get paid compared to what they do. They just scroll and don't get paid. So why not get paid while you're posting it? Right now, the way that this system is, if I can make the less than 24 hours, less than 12 hours, I was able to make just by simple, I smidgen of the system, and I was able to make, you know, some money to join the business, turn around and join the business. Is that simple, you know? So why not join the business and at the same time get healthy? I'm wanting to get my health back. I've been off the products. I feel it. So I'm trying to get my health back. So you're going to see me losing weight just like y'all saw me before. I'm going to do
Right.
it again. So para la gente que me han visto antes, saben que yo voy a hacerlo de nuevo. Y yo
Okay.
se lo hice una vez más, lo voy a hacer de nuevo, sin medicamento, con perder todo mi peso. I'm here. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and forth. And when
Okay.
I get excited, I get excited. And I'll be
I
going
know.
switching up on you too.
Look,
But like I said, the products are here, the products work. And when the instant came out, that's all you needed. I came, I came
Game
back to life.
changer.
When the instant came back, I came back to regresé a vida, porque eso es lo que necesitaba. You know, the instant on the go, the travel. My son's in basketball. I can travel with him and everything like that. You're gonna hear me going back and forth. But that's what I'm saying. When you have a child or you have just on the go, this is the product that you have. What she has there is a gold mine, not just for you as a business partner, but actually as a client. So my clients are coming out of the woodworks as well. Just like I'm coming out of the woodworks, my clients are as well. So
I want you to just talk to I want to talk to you talk to your Spanish family right now. Anyone who, if you talk to your people right now, don't even worry about the speaking in English. Do what you do.
so la gente que están por ahí, que están afuera, que quieren hacer um, dinero, que están luchando y quieren hacer algo para su familia. Aquí, este es un programa que es tan fácil. Cuando te digo que es tan fácil, yo puedo hacer plata dentro de menos de 6 horas, menos que eso. Yo sé que tú también puedes hacer, o si tú eres una persona que puede hacer caso, o si una persona te dice, la señora Ross te dice lo que hagas algo y lo persigues de pie de la letra, puedes hacer algo, puedes ganar dinero, puedes hacer algo para tu familia, puedes hacer algo para pagar tus deudas, todo lo que tú necesitas. Hoy en día, este programa, este sistema es más que fácil, especialmente hoy en día de las redes sociales, en cómo ellos están haciendo cambiando cómo nosotros estamos poniendo los sistemas por ahí. Este sistema es bien fácil. Al caso, a la que la señora Ross te dice, lo que dice la señora Stenicia, lo que ellos digan, tú haces. Y si tú persigues lo que ellos dicen, vas a ganar dinero y vas a perder peso y vas a ponerte en bien de salud. Así lo que te tengo que decir.
Yes.
Wow.
I just I've been praying for somebody to speak Spanish on the team. I told Travis a couple of days ago. I'm just telling you how God works. I've been praying about it. I prayed about it and I just kept speaking it. And I told Travis that I need you to take some Spanish lessons. And God sent Janet. She said yes. She had no idea.
Yeah.
She had no idea.
It's timing.
Sam.
Yes. Oh, it's hard to come behind them, but
No, it is. It is. It is. But you got your own story, and I know I'm not supposed to tell you what to talk about, but I want you to talk to those who think that it's not for them,
okay.
and
Well,
you don't need extra money.
oh, yes, exactly. Because as she stated initially, this is something that I definitely wasn't interested in. Like not saying I was rich or anything, but I was comfortable. I'm like, it's not like I just really have to do this. And I'm such a private person, even though you probably can't tell now, because that's another thing with joining this company. It opens you up to so many different things. My pastor co-workers, everyone tell me now, they was like, you are like a totally different person. Everyone said, we didn't even know you talk that much, but with you taking the products, especially that green pill, it's gonna make you talk. It's gonna make you walk around cheese smiling. I
Yeah.
my eyes and stuff. I'm like, I be cheesing so hard on
That's a happy pill.
like I'm happy. I'm so happy. I really am because I feel so great. Like not only just with the weight loss, I know that I'm much healthier and I just feel great. So it's kind of hard to hold it in. It's kind of hard not to smile or be happy. But I just tell anyone out there that's afraid that don't want to do it. This is my first time ever trying something like this. That's why when Coach presented this to me, I said, no, ma'am, I am not salesperson. So no, ma'am, I'm not interested. But thank you for the offer. But she clearly did not accept that. But I thank the Lord that she didn't. But I just still remember from day one, she always said, if you don't believe in yourself and believe that you can do this, just borrow my belief. And that's what I've been doing since day one, is borrowing Coach Rosalind's belief, and it's literally paying off. So just do it. Just do it scared, do it nervous. And the system, as long as you are coachable and remain coachable, keyword remain coachable. Because I started out coachable and sometimes I kind of like tear it off, but I'm back. So you just remain coachable. You can do it. It's so easy. It's such an easy system that they have in place. Just do it. Borrow Coach Rosalind belief. If you want to join with me, borrow my belief, because now I have belief, because I've seen what it can do, what it's been doing, what it's going to continue to do, elevate me even higher and higher. So just do it. That's
See, I told you. Y'all, this is really good. Now we're gonna get off because everybody needs to. You guys need to get in bed and go to so you can go to work in the morning and be refreshed. But guys, we have products that work. We have the system to help you get out of living that in that thing of paycheck to paycheck, because it's not even it shouldn't even exist. What is that? Um Gosh, it's late, but and I can't even think what I'm trying to say. But when you decide that you are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you'll finally do something about it. But don't wait until you get sick and tired of it. Do it now because you are in that predicament.
Mm-hmm.
You can get started for as little as $40. $40 will get you in the system, and it'll get you a month supply of the drink to shrink. And you can start with that. You start with the 40. I'll send you the 3-day epic experience so you can have your own experience. And you know what we're doing, y'all? All we do is we have an experience and we give an experience, and then all we do is put people in front of the expert and let them take it from there. We let people decide, would you like to join us in this opportunity or not? Either way, no pressure, but do work on your health. Do work on your health. So guys, if you're watching this on Luisha's page, because I tagged her, get back to her and get started. Ask to say, listen, I at least want to try the product, or I want to go ahead and try the product, because y'all don't know this, but you can try the product and still get in the business at the same time for the same cost. And the same with Janet. If you see this on Janet's page, reach out to her, get started. Say, listen, I want to make some money too. I want to be a 6-figure earner just like you. And Samtonia, if you're watching this on her page, reach out to her. And if this was shared with anybody else on our team, get back to them, whoever shared this video with you, and tell them I'm ready to get started. And if you saw it on my page, you know what to do. Text me or send me a message. Luisha, I didn't ask you what type of success you had the first round. How much did you make the first round in Drake to Shrink?
My first round, I think I was ranging in between 1,500 to 2,000 extra a month.
Wow.
That with that first original one. The second one I did not see what I needed to, but also wasn't as consistent with it. It was just a lot going on. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting to see even more this go around, just because of what I know. Um, I'm not getting in my own way, and I've got the experience, the my own personal experience with it. So I know it sells itself. It's just about me
Mm-hmm.
sharing it and getting in the inboxes and letting people know what I have available and letting them get back to me.
That's good.
So you just like you on this StreamYard, eventually I will be, back going live with my whole complete health journey, like I was before, whether it's walking and talking or
Girl,
just
I'll teach
letting
you how to
people know
use
what's
the
going
StreamYard
on.
tomorrow.
So yeah.
But I'm
So they
serious.
about
I'll
to
teach
get
you.
ready to be sick of me because my face is getting ready to be out there once again.
I'm telling you, I'll show you how to use StreamYard tomorrow,
Okay.
right before you go live.
Okay.
All right. Listen, guys, I appreciate you all getting on here. It's late, but we had a job to do, and I think we succeeded. It's our job to let people know that they don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, and and we do have products to change your life. And I will say this. I will say this. When we stop taking the product, our health goes back
Man.
where it was, because these are natural products that helps to clean our bodies on
Mm-hmm.
the
That
inside.
is true.
So, all right, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm making the disclaimer: we are not making any cure, saying our products cure or mitigate anything like that, but they do help. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, ladies.
You're
Good
welcome.
Facebook.
night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.